YouTube, what is up? We are back. Week 2 of the NFL season. We have our first official pick of the week. We are riding with the Minnesota Vikings, +6, -110, hosting the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, it's a scary one. We're playing arguably the best team in football, at least the top 2 team, Super Bowl finalists from last year. And here's my analysis on the line. They're just giving too much value to the 49ers. Yes, I agree. The 49ers are a top 2 team. But with that being said, I feel like the price on them in this scenario is very inflated. To put it in perspective, if the 49ers were the home team, this line would be around a -12. How insane is that? I mean, the Vikings looked really, really good in week 1. It's only 1 week, but Sam Darnold looks very improved with his new head coach and new team. So he finally has some weapons. Aaron Jones is unbelievable in the run game. Justin Jefferson needs no explanation. He's the man, probably a top 2 wide receiver in football. They are loaded at the skill positions, and Sam Darnold seems to be on the rise. Even if I graded him just based on his preseason rating, it still makes sense. This line is just a little crazy in my opinion. They're very much so underestimating the situation. The home field advantage the Vikings are going to have. The fact that the 49ers just played on Monday Night Football. So the Niners just played on Monday Night Football. So everybody in the world just watched that game. So it's fresh in everybody's head. The Niners looked unbelievable. I love Brock Purdy. I think he's top 3 quarterback in football. That's what I thought going into the season. Everybody else thinks I'm crazy. They say he's top 15 or 20, which is just disrespectful. But it's okay. Everybody takes a few months to catch up to my ratings. Not really, not that cocky. I am salty about how much disrespect Brock Purdy gets. But that's a different video. For this video, we're betting against him, so hopefully he plays shitty. But everybody just saw Brock Purdy play Monday Night Football. The 49ers as a whole team, they just look loaded. They are loaded. They just beat the shit out of the Jets. I don't think the Jets are that good. I think Aaron Rodgers is old, and it's going to be a tough season for him. And so I think that everyone's looking at the narrative. The Niners just steamrolled a good team because people look at the Jets as a good team. They just steamrolled a good team in the Jets. And I look at the opposite. They steamrolled a shitty team in the Jets. They did what they were supposed to do. Don't change their rating too much higher off of that one game. So that's how I look at it. So short week for them. Considering they played on Monday, the Vikings played on Sunday. Home field advantage. Minnesota's an awesome sports town. You know that stadium's going to be loud, rocking. So hopefully we get some free penalties there, delay games, false start, all that kind of stuff. It is always scary to bet against Brock Purdy because I just think he's so damn good. But I love our defensive coordinator, Brian Flores. That guy, he's going to bring the heat, it's high risk, high reward. The Niners do have a lot of guys that could beat man coverage, so it could be a risky thing bringing the heat. But at the same time, you don't want to let Brock Purdy just sit back and pick you apart either. It's going to probably help a lot that McCaffrey's not playing as far as beating man coverage goes, if they're blitzing a lot and having that quick option to beat man coverage with him. So I do like that. Brian Flores, I'm just a big fan of him as a DC. He seems to mix it up really well. And I know Daniel Jones is shitty, but look what he did to Daniel Jones last week. Just completely took his candy and kicked him off the curb. It wasn't even close. I really like the Vikings in this one. Sam Darnold, he looked really, really good last week. Finally has some help behind him. Finally has a competent head coach. He was on the Niners last year, so this is a little bit of an interesting matchup as far as how well does Shanahan know Darnold's strengths and weaknesses. But overall, 6 points is just way too many to be giving Minnesota at home. I personally, and I know I say this in all my videos, it's probably going to sound crazy. I think this line should be closer to like San Francisco -1 or 2, maybe -2.5, like a much smaller line. Like my prediction for this game is San Francisco probably wins this game by 3 or 4, but I will not be surprised at all if Minnesota ends up winning this game by a field goal. Like I think this is going to be a very tight game. Really could go either way. If I had to pick, I'd say Niners win, but not by more than enough points to cover. So I like that we're getting 6. Really, I mean, I was happy to get if we were able to get like 4.5 points in this game, I would have been happy. The fact that we were able to grab a 6 is just a little extra icing on the cake. So I'm happy with it. I think we got a lot of value on this play. Official play, 1 unit, Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold, Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones. Hopefully they bring it home for us. It's just too many points to begin at home. 1 unit, you know the rules. A unit is 1% of your bankroll. It's a value play. Win or lose, it shouldn't affect your bankroll in a significant way. So that's it. 1 unit, value play, Minnesota Vikings, +6. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.